What if one of the greatest civilizations in history didn't fall, but disappeared on purpose?
Deep within the emerald heart of Central America, ancient giants sleep. Massive stone pyramids, now strangled by vines and forgotten by time, rise high above the forest canopy. They stand silent now. No drums, no chants, no footsteps. But these stones remember. They remember when they were the center of the world. They watched kings rise to divinity and saw the stars surrender their greatest secrets. This isn't just a legend. This is the story of the Maya, one of the most advanced societies the ancient world ever produced, and perhaps its most haunting mystery. Around 2000 BCE, long before the great cities, the ancestors of the Maya lived simple lives. In the jungles of Mexico and Guatemala, they began to settle. They didn't have gold or steel, but they had something more precious: maize. To the Maya, corn was not just food, it was sacred. They believed the gods crafted the first humans from yellow and white corn. This simple agricultural system became the backbone of their entire civilization. The Maya did not fight the jungle, they mastered it. They built raised fields and complex irrigation canals that turned the wild rainforest into a sustainable garden. By 1000 BCE, the landscape changed forever. Simple villages transformed into massive ceremonial centers like Nakbe and El Mirador. These cities were built with a precision that defies belief. Every temple was a clock, aligned perfectly with the sun and the stars. At the top of these pyramids stood the Kuhul Aja, the Holy Lords. These kings claimed descent from the gods themselves. To keep the cosmic balance, they performed ritual bloodletting, offering their own blood to ensure rain, fertility, and victory. In the Maya world, religion and government were inseparable. As their cities grew, so did their genius. While Europe was in its dark ages, the Maya were independently inventing the concept of zero. They developed a complex written language and tracked the movements of Venus with a precision that rivals modern data. Their calendars were maps of time, tracking cycles spanning thousands of years. They understood that life is a circle: birth, death, and rebirth. Everything repeats. By the Classic period, between 250 and 900 CE, the Maya world reached its peak. Great city-states like Tikal, Palenque, and Copan pulsed with life. Markets were filled with the scent of cacao and the shimmer of jade. Imagine a young girl named Ixchel looking at the same stars we see today, wondering about her place in this grand design. But history teaches us a cold truth. No civilization remains untouched by change. At the height of their glory, something began to shift. The rains stopped, the wars grew longer, the cities began to go quiet. How could a civilization that mastered time itself fail to see its own end? The answers lie ahead, in the shadows of the falling stones. Join us in part 2 as we uncover the collapse of the Maya.